If you're looking for some fun things to do in St. Augustine that is outdoors and free or very low cost, stay tuned because I'm going to tell you. Now that the weather is getting nice here, Floridians are starting to come out of their air-conditioned hibernation and enjoy the outdoors a little bit more. So today I'm going to tell you the top 5 things that I absolutely love to do in the St. Augustine, Florida surrounding area that is outdoors and free or very low cost. The first thing I love doing is paddleboarding. Some people like kayaking. I prefer paddleboarding. Either way, it's so great to get out on the water when the temperatures start to cool down a little bit. There's plenty of places to launch a paddleboard or a kayak, lots of boat ramps. You can enjoy the Talamato River, the Matanzas River, St. Augustine Harbor. You could check out the dolphins, the manatees, all the different types of birds. There's lots of little creeks that run off the river, so plenty of places to explore. It's a really fun thing to do to get out on the water, and it's exercise. The second thing I absolutely love doing is going to the GTM Reserve, and that stands for Guantanamo Matanzas National Estuarine Reserve. And the reason I love going to the GTM Reserve is because since I'm from up north, whenever September hit, I always itch to go hiking. The weather would cool down a bit. I just wanted to get outdoors. So the same thing goes here in Florida, except we don't have the same hiking trails we had up in the Catskills of New York, but there are lots of trails there. You could go biking in there, you could walk, you could bring your dog. There are public restrooms. There is a small fee for parking. It's $3, but totally worth it. It's a great place to spend the day. This reserve is on the Talamato River, also known as the Intercoastal Waterway. So it's a wonderful place to go. There's benches where you can just sit and watch the boats go by. You can bike to different ends of the trails, which will take you to the marshes, or walk them. So you can really spend a good part of the day here and have a nice time outdoors. The third thing I love doing is biking. Now, I don't love biking with the traffic in downtown St. Augustine, so I prefer to drive out to Elkton, which is just west of St. Augustine, and it is where the beginning of the rail trail. So basically from Elkton to Palatka and back is about 35 miles. The trail runs through St. Johns County into Putnam County, which is where Palatka is. It's a great place to stop for lunch and then bike back. So it's a really nice place to go because you don't have to deal with the cars. There's plenty of places to stop along the way, and it's a really nice scenic route that takes you through an agricultural landscape. It's free to park, and there's plenty of access points along the trail if you wanted to do less mileage. Number 4 is really in the Palm Coast, and that is Washington Oak State Park. And it's located in the northern section of the Palm Coast, so it's really only about 20 minutes from downtown St. Augustine. But it's a great park because it's only $4 to get in to park. But there's lots of trails, beautiful gardens, especially the Rose Garden, which is in peak between April and June. But there's a beautiful gazebo on the water there to sit, plenty of places to put out a blanket, have a picnic. There are azalea gardens, and in March you can see all the azaleas blooming, which is really nice. But lots of places just kind of stroll around, spend the afternoon. It's an absolutely beautiful park, lots of gardens, something's always flowering, so you should definitely check that out at some point. Number 5 is the beach. I love going to the beach when the weather starts to cool down. I could sit there all day and read. One of my favorite beaches is actually near the GTM Reserve in Ponte Beach. And the reason I love it is because the landscape is just beautiful. It's all natural, the dunes and everything, very private. There's no houses over there, which I love. But there's lots of shark teeth there. So in between my reading sessions, I like to go look for shark teeth. So it's just kind of a fun way and free way to spend the afternoon. Now, if you do go up to the Ponte Beach by the GTM Reserve, it's one of my favorites. You will have to pay for parking there, and I believe it's $3. but totally worth it. You know, it supports a GTM, which is great. If you have some favorite places that you like to visit, drop a comment below. Check out my next video, the pros and cons to living here in St. Augustine, Florida. I really appreciate you tuning in, and I will catch you on the next one.